got our sound.
We got sound. Today we got something special.
Sound is good.
Something special.
Where's that? Dude, get away from the camera.
Alright, what are we doing? What are we talking about today, man?
Are we in focus? Which side should we stand? I don't want to be in the middle. I won't know where.
Come close to this side. No homo.
I won't know where to put the graphics. Right there. This is good. We in focus?
Yeah.
Because my eyes are my eyes are out of focus.
Anyways, let's go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is another episode of Gloves Off, and I am your host today. My name is Nivek. I'm gonna be like a civil, level-headed dude today, and I've got my side host today, who is, what's your name?
Brian Willis, no relation to Bruce.
Brian Willis, relation with Bruce, right?
No relation to Bruce.
Is it relation to Bruce or no relation to Bruce? Okay, this is Brian Willis, relation to Bruce.
No relation to Bruce.
Relation to Bruce. And on the topic today is we're gonna start off with a Jamie Foxx.
No, dude, that's last week's shit.
Oh, that's okay. Alright,
we're starting, Andrew Tate BBC.
Today we're gonna be doing first things first. Andrew Tate and BBC. Have you watched that video?
I watched the interview.
And what do you think about it? What's your take?
Look, BBC, if you're gonna be sending your reporters with an agenda to get people like Andrew Tate, you need to understand your reporters need to come with a bit more tact. It doesn't work when you... Really, dude?
I thought that's how you do it.
We never ever shoved the mic in your face.
You normally put it to yourself.
Yeah, but people can hear you properly.
Exactly, yeah. You put it to yourself, and then in here, I'm like, you know.
No, the mic is strong enough. But anyway, we're starting off with Andrew Tate and the BBC interview. So recently, BBC had an interview with Andrew Tate. It's the first interview that they've had, that Andrew Tate has had since he came out of the Romanian prison. And BBC clearly had an agenda to shoot this guy down, but unfortunately,
Andrew Tate was prepared.
He was well
prepared,
ahead of them, and the poor journalist Lucy Williamson, she bit a lot more than she could chew.
But to be honest with you, okay, this thing.
Yes, thank you.
All right, cool. Okay, to be honest with you, right? BBC needs to. Okay, BBC is just a clear depiction of old
journalism.
Old journalism. In today's world where we've got Ama 2K. Yeah?
Yeah.
These people are relentless. Yeah? You cannot just shove down things and not
be questioned.
You understand? So, this woman, right? Unfortunately, she came in thinking that Andrew Tate was going to be a pushover.
No, she came in making the same mistakes that a lot of people make when it comes to Andrew Tate. If you ask people that don't like Andrew Tate, they'll tell you they don't like him because of what he said on a certain video.
But that's the
and
thing,
that
though.
Video is always out of context.
But
it'll be a clip.
But that's the thing.
Of a grand scheme.
That's the thing, though. It's old journalism.
It's bad.
It's bad
journalism.
Bad old journalism.
Yes.
Yeah. Of trying to paint a picture. Trying to paint a narrative towards a certain person. Because Andrew Tate was quite cut clear. He was like, okay, you're trying to paint me, the bad man, the evil man, the worst person to ever live next to Hitler. You understand? Just because I'm trying to get men
to be responsible.
To
take care of their bodies,
a better
to
version
take care
of
of their
themselves.
finances.
You understand?
And he always preaches, take care of your women.
Exactly.
He always preaches that. He's not a misogynist.
So as a result, she went in blind, bro. No lie.
I don't think she went in blind. She went in with an agenda.
She went in with an agenda, which is blind.
They clearly know what Andrew Tate is trying to do, but they don't want that message to spread.
Why? Why is that?
Because they want people to be malleable. They don't want people to have that self-awareness.
Why?
To be actual individuals. Because then people are easier to control. I mean, look at this. How are you going to label Andrew Tate as the most dangerous person on the planet, and yet you promote people like Nas X, busy twerking on the devil,
and Sam Smith?
Hey,
Sam Smith, bro.
It's ridiculous. I mean, the narrative is now a bit too obvious that you're trying to push, and people are just simply saying, we don't agree.
That's not what we want.
That's not what we want.
Yeah.
If you're going to be encouraging free speech, then you should encourage people to have an alternative opinion on certain things. And this is what Andrew Tate is trying to push.
But the thing is, like, I don't know. Like, I think the thing is, Andrew Tate, I think they bit a little bit more than they can chew.
To make matters worse, Andrew Tate invited
into his own house,
and the lady was asking
him in his own house.
The lady was asking him questions, and he asked a question back, and she was like, "You're not interviewing me. I'm interviewing you."
Exactly.
And that's when Andrew Tate just flipped it and was like, "You're in my house. I let you in here. Nobody's above anyone.
Exactly.
You need this interview more than I do."
Exactly.
Right. And also, Andrew Tate came up with an follow-up video after the BBC pulled down their version of the interview.
The 12-minute item.
They cut down almost an hour interview to 12 minutes. And then it wasn't available in the UK shortly afterwards. But luckily, Andrew Tate had his own camera up and he put up the whole interview. So we had a better narrative of the whole thing.
Exactly.
And it failed dismally. And they did it again with Elon Musk.
That was BBC, wasn't it?
It was BBC again, and they went to Elon Musk's office, and Elon was not even prepared.
What does BBC stand for? British
Big
Broadcast.
Black. Oh no, yeah. Sorry. It's British Broadcasting Corporation. My bad. I'm sorry for that, BBC. I'm sorry for that. But listen, you guys are going to have to approach these guys with a lot more tact. These people are not stupid, and they're well prepared when it comes to these things.
It's not being well prepared. It's just like taking the bull by the horns.
Yeah, but do it with tact is what I'm saying.
No, like in terms of Andrew Tate, it's just taking the bull by the horns, because you're trying to make this guy like a bad person. And one thing, they press charges on him and they drop them.
Oh yeah, and she carried on trying to make him speak about an ongoing case, which he continuously kept on saying, look,
I cannot
discuss it because it's an active case.
And
she kept on repeating questions, and the brother and his lawyer in the background, you end up hearing them like chipping in, saying stuff like, he's already answered your question like 3 times. He's already told you that he cannot answer this question because it's an ongoing case. But she kept on pressing, kept on referring to old videos that were taken out of context. Look, this is the homework that I'd like people to do. All those that hate Andrew Tate, I would like you to go and watch all his videos, the full versions. I think I'm going to look for them, and then I'm going to put a link in the description below.
Just a couple, isn't it?
Just a couple. And you watch them. They are long. Yeah. They're like anything from 1 hour to like 4 hours. There's even like a 4-hour long video that he did just before he was arrested.
Okay.
With these other guys. I'll put a link in the description below. You need to watch a lot of his videos in context. Then you come up with your own opinion. A lot of people come up with the wrongest opinion because you're watching snips of his videos that are taken out of context.
True.
And he elaborated on these. She questioned him on one particular video, and he was like, that's not even what I was talking about. The problem is you watched a snip, which is bad journalism.
Yeah.
That's not very professional.
And it was bad journalism.
That was bad journalism. Yeah. It was too obvious that you're out to get him.
Yeah.
He came up with a follow-up video and he was like, look, I was expecting these guys to ask me questions like, how was it in the prison? How did they treat you? How are you mentally?
It was supposed to be a conversation.
It was supposed to be a conversation.
But it turned into an interrogation.
And clearly they didn't care. They just wanted to paint the dude
evil.
As evil. I mean, they did this. If you watch the Piers Morgan interview, you would know that doesn't work.
Piers Morgan, the interview that he did with
Andrew Tate.
The one that he said, "Could see
Piers Morgan,
my jet is already gassed up. I don't even want to stay in here." as soon as I'm done with this interview, I'm hopping into the jet and I'm going back
now.
home.
If you had watched all those interviews, you would have known when you're approaching guys like Andrew Tate, know how to approach them.
Exactly.
Have in-depth questions that don't necessarily paint him in a bad way so obviously. And you probably get the answers that you want.
But I don't know. Andrew Tate is a tricky one.
He's not a tricky one.
In terms of trying to, because I don't want to lie to you, BBC over here was painted it was bad.
BBC,
that interview was bad.
And the fact that y'all pulled it down, no, you know what? It was bad enough that y'all edited that clip to like 12 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
And it still didn't work.
Je sais pas. I love your car.
Thank you.
Champ.
You're
champions.
One time.
All right, cool, man.
What was I saying?
You're talking about Andrew Tate.
I know I was talking about Andrew Tate, but what was I saying?
You were talking about we were talking about the champ.
No, man.
Right. Okay. We were talking about.
Man, now my train of thought is lost. Anyway, if you're going to be going after Andrew Tate, do your research, guys.
Sure.
That's all that I encourage. Piers Morgan learnt the hard way. The other BBC interviewer, when he was dealing with Elon Musk, again, Elon Musk flat out called that other BBC interviewer a liar.
Because she was lying.
No, it was a he.
Yeah, because
he was saying that Twitter is encouraging a lot of violent speech or whatnot, chi, and previously it said I don't use Twitter that much. Mm-hmm. Then it was like, wait, you're saying that you're seeing a lot of hate speech on Twitter. Can you give me one example? And he couldn't give an example. And that's when Elon was like, you're a liar, you just lied.
But that's the problem of today's world. We're busy telling each other things without facts.
And people like Elon Musk,
those are people that
Tate,
you go after with facts.
With facts.
Shadaya included it.
That, you know what? Now that you speak of Shadaya, that interview with Lucy Williamson, it reminded me of Shadaya and on a Danny J show.
Yeah.
When Ranji
went off
she really lived up to her name and ran her mouth.
She went into her feelings.
You don't go with those.
Ranji ran into her feelings.
You don't you don't run into your feelings like that, Ranji.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen Ranji on Danny J. Haven't seen.
No, but she even started calling out Danny J, bro. She started calling out like at the end of the video.
I will always refer to that interview as one of the worst interviews.
It is
in Zim history.
It is.
Because your own co-host had to discipline you on the show. You can do better than that, Ranji. I mean, the way you speak, the way you're so eloquent, the way you're so very well articulated with your American accent, you can do way better than that.
Yeah.
Seriously, she ended up like Shadaya got her so bad that American accent ended up turning into like He did her so bad she turned Shona.
She was
nothing against Shona people. I'm Shona, but you don't get into your feelings when you're dealing with people like that. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, let's go to the next topic.
The next topic, we're gonna be talking movies. Hell of a lot of good movies coming out.
They are actually.
We got Across the Spider-Verse, my favorite movie, superhero movie of all time.
Fast and Furious X got premiered.
It came out.
Yeah.
What else?
Transformers.
Oh, Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
We've got our own actor.
Tongai Chirisa is Cheeto in Fast and Furious. We spoke about him on this episode.
Yeah.
Check it out. Shout out to him. But the reason why we're moving to movies is because So Fast X came out recently, right? And people had the same complaints. It's over the top. And I say, please be quiet. We cannot still be complaining about the same thing. These people, they don't care. Okay?
Yeah.
The people that are loving the franchise love it exactly for that reason that you keep complaining about. If you don't like it, stop watching.
Yeah, don't watch it.
Don't watch it, okay? But the real story here is Vin Diesel actually complained about some of the complaints that Fast X was getting, and that was Jason Momoa.
But he had a cameo, you know that, in Fast and the Furious X.
Vin Diesel had a cameo.
No, spoiler.
The Rock
had a cameo.
No, man. I'm talking about Vin Diesel.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. Vin Diesel with
Jason Momoa is complaining that Jason Momoa was over the top in the movie. He was overacting.
But from the trailer, bro.
And yet, a lot of people that watched the movie are saying he made the movie. You need that psychological bad guy that really enjoys being a bad guy. It's like Chris Evans in The Grey Man.
Yeah, but you can't compare the two, bruh.
Yes, you can.
Nah, bruh.
Yes, you can.
Chris Evans was just immaculate on.
So was Jason Momoa.
Okay, I can't speak on Jason Momoa because
based on the trailer, I think he was somebody who really enjoyed being the bad guy. But anyway, you guys, you can tell us what you think about Jason Momoa in the movie. Yeah. But I think Vin Diesel is now becoming the common denominator here.
He's always been. He started
because he's the common denominator where these beefs are concerned.
Because he started the franchise.
No, but then he had beef with The Rock.
Yeah, because he's the...
No, the reason why I think Vin Diesel doesn't like to be outshined.
That's why I'm saying...
No, but then if you're going to be calling actors to come and act and they do their thing and then you complain that they're doing their thing too well...
No, he wants you to act in a certain way. Because he made the franchise.
But it was in the script. He's not the one who was directing the movie. He's not the one directing the movie. If the director's okay with it, leave it alone. Just play your role and just be about family.
Groot, I am Groot.
Yeah.
But anyways, what I'm saying, Oti, is Vin Diesel has been very influential in terms of the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Yes, he has.
Practically made it.
Yeah.
Like from 1, 2, and 3. So ever since that, they went in a certain direction.
Which is cool.
Yeah, which is they tapped into a market whereby they wanted to exploit people's emotions in terms of physics doesn't matter and all that stuff.
Yeah, physics definitely doesn't matter.
And for real, it worked.
Yeah, it worked. But then let people do their thing is what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay,
and then you have Michelle Rodriguez.
What is that?
Michelle Rodriguez came out on one of these interviews and she was saying, Marvel has made too many movies. How many movies can you make? This is coming from somebody in the Fast and Furious franchise. Look, I love the Fast and Furious franchise. Let's get that right. But that was so wrong on so many levels for somebody from that franchise to say such about Marvel.
The thing is, she can't say that because I've been watching a couple of snippets of Guardians of the Galaxy, the new one.
It looks cool.
It looks really good.
People are loving that. Oh, that's another movie that came out recently as well.
It looks really, really good, bro.
I mean...
Ratchet, I think...
Ratchet or Rocket?
Or Raccoon.
The raccoon is Rocket, man. You're confusing with Ratchet and Clank, the
Ratchet
game.
And Clank, the game. Oh, shit. My bad. But, okay, yeah. But, the raccoon...
Rocket.
He actually
had a nice backstory.
He had a really nice backstory, like from the snippets that I've been watching.
Yeah,
I actually want to watch that. And I finally watched John Wick.
Tell me about John Wick.
You're right.
Thank you.
You're right. and the thing is, I 100% think. Okay, I don't want to spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Nah, you should have watched John Wick by now. Now you see my logic.
I don't want to spoil it.
I mean, if it's a matter of preference, if you like John Wick, it's fine. If you don't like the Fast and the Furious, again, it's fine. But for you to say Fast and Furious is over the top and John Wick is a good movie, logically, you cannot logically argue that point.
The thing is, John Wick, I think...
Did you not get tired from the fight scenes, fam?
Not really.
20 minutes each fight scene.
It's not that I got tired from the fight scenes, but I'm saying it's too repetitive.
The fight scenes.
Not just
same moves.
There was the goons, bro. But the goons were actually, you know what? Wait. The goons were actually I actually liked the fact that the goons actually had personality. They were not going down easy, bro. They were not actually going down easy. And I was rooting for some actually the goons. I'm like, yeah. Like, oh.
And you need to understand, John Wick, the story took place in 24 hours.
That was 24 hours?
It was in one day. I mean, just imagine that scene where he fell from the 4th floor of a building onto a car.
That one was a bit
He
too
got
much.
hit by I don't know how many cars.
He dented the car, bro.
He got T-boned in a car that didn't have a door on the side that he was, and the car flipped over. Dude jumps out and still does his thing. We got more guests. Hi, you want to say hi? Show them your tattoo. Get back here.
Hey. My weekend. Hijacked.
Y'all are out of. So you're talking about Tate?
For those guys
we finished Andrew Tate
for those guys who want to sue us, we've got a lawyer here.
Oh yeah, this
is our lawyer. He also beats people for a living. His name is.
I like for you.
Yeah. And,
okay. Now more people are coming.
Now we've got the whole crew coming
come
in.
Through, come through.
Yeah. This is my boss at work. This guy is my boss at work. So
what's really happening?
Kissing ass for a promotion.
You get me, our boss. I need a raise. I need a raise, boss. Like, okay, for me to get a raise, apparently I'm supposed to get him a beer, but okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
We were talking about John Wick and Fast X.
Yeah.
Damn it, when did this car get here?
Just came through, right?
Anyway. So now you understand what I was saying.
Yeah.
If it's a matter of preference and you enjoy John Wick better than Fast, I understand. But logically, you cannot argue the point that Fast and Furious is over the top, John Wick is okay.
But I think it's just...
They're both over the top.
No.
It's just a matter of which one do you prefer.
Like, they push the boundaries, yes.
Too much!
But I think it's just too repetitive.
My guy, what about the staircase?
I get it, but like...
And how long did it take him to fight back? In 2 minutes, he went back up those stairs, beating people up.
Bro.
No, Donnie Yen made that movie.
He took
Donnie Yen made that movie. What? Donnie Yen made that movie.
That fight scene when he was like with the swords and he was busy feeling the back just in case if there's something there, and he's like...
What about those little sound alarms he was putting on the walls?
Dude,
then if he just hears the sound, he knows that person is... And this guy is blind, by the way.
Check out when he was like... Bah! Fam.
Nah, I mean...
That was dope.
I'm never going to shift from my standpoint. If you prefer John Wick, it's cool.
Yeah.
You prefer John Wick.
It's not a problem.
It's fine. But anyway, moving back to the Fast X.
We're not supposed to make this long, bro.
Okay, we're just about to finish though.
Yeah.
But moving back to the Fast X.
Yeah.
There was another issue that happened, and that was Vin Diesel, The Rock.
Yeah.
He made a cameo at the end.
Yeah.
So The Rock is back
in
the Fast X franchise as Hobbs.
Yeah.
But I think the main reason The Rock came back was because Black Adam flopped.
His career is just taking it's a nosedive right now.
And I think The Rock has the same problem that Vin Diesel has.
Yeah, but
that whole alpha male energy.
But Vin Diesel, I think he's got restrictions in the sense that it works for him. The Rock he tried too hard to become the Ryan Reynolds of Deadpool.
Of Black Adam.
Of Black Adam.
Yeah.
He tried too hard because he had executives down, he was questioning executives, directors. He was just in people's shoes, bruh.
Speaking of Ryan Reynolds, you know he's got beef with Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, you mentioned.
So apparently, okay, I'm gonna make this short.
It's a side story.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds and Wesley Snipes, when they were shooting Blade, Ryan Reynolds says Wesley Snipes did everything he could to make Ryan Reynolds feel unwelcome on the set. And Wesley Snipes was using method acting, whereby even when the camera is not rolling, you stay in character. So he was Blade pretty much even when the camera was off. And there was a time when he even referred to Ryan Reynolds as, hey, this cracker is annoying or something along those lines. So Ryan Reynolds, if you see Ryan Reynolds and Wesley Snipes in a movie in the future,
that's in a long
maybe that will be because the paycheck was very big and maybe Wesley Snipes needed the money because of his tax evasion.
But he's got another movie, eh?
Wesley Snipes.
He's got another movie.
Which
but
one?
I think it's like a drama.
Wesley Snipes.
He's got actually. We'll put it up there. He's actually got another. He's got
there. Why you say up there?
I said right here.
The graphics.
It's gonna be like.
Okay, here. Okay.
You can see it, right? It's right here.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's it. We got no local news.
Carlos. I've got my homeboy here.
Got another cameo.
Carlos.
Hello, guys.
His name is Carlos because he's a Mexican, a black Mexican.
Black Mexican.
He's a black Mexican.
Victim from drugs. I don't know how many times.
Yeah.
Some of those.
Alright, anyways, I'm out.
Anyway, we're coming back to local now.
We've got another one.
No, it's not a story. Song of the week.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So our song of the week is Munengwe. Or is it Munengwe? Sorry, my Shona is terrible. That's
Right.
Probeatz and Young DLC.
That was a good job.
Young Dot, you got that? If you've heard that tag, that's Young DLC, and it features Prayzah.
I think it was a nice tune.
There's no video yet. I'm pretty sure there's a video. A video should come.
I just listened
I
to
hope
it.
you guys are making
was
a video.
that your first time actually listening to it?
That was my
just now?
first time listening to it just now, and I love the mbira and hip hop fusion, and I love how Probeatz matches Prayzah's energy in the beginning,
It's a dope item.
and then he snaps back to his Ibanga Iroro type flows
he's dope.
at the
That was
like
dope.
on the second verse.
Yeah.
The song is brilliant. You guys need to check it out. I even love the artwork. A bit creepy how they like itemize the eyes though. But yeah, you know as Zimbabweans when it comes to those things.
Yeah.
But I love the artwork. You tell us what you think about the song. There's a link in the description below. Check it out. Tell us if you love it. And it's Gloves Off. Brian Willis, no relation to Bruce.
Don't forget the merch.
By the way,
Don't forget
the merch is up for sale.
Don't forget the merch. Don't forget the merch.
He's gonna be buying 4 t-shirts, right?
Yeah.
And he's gonna
4
give them
t-shirts.
away.
He's going to be giving them away.
Yeah.
42.
42 what?
I just like the number.
So you want to buy 42 t-shirts?
Yeah, 42.
Okay, and you're gonna be giving them away.
I'm gonna be giving away 39 because I want to give one to my uncle, and
They're still giving away.
Yeah.
And this is our lawyer lady.
This is a lawyer, bro. This is a lawyer, bro.
What are you trying to say about my?
Nothing. I don't want to get lawyered up in here.
Okay.
But anyway, the merch is up for sale.
Sure.
Please check it out. All right. Many other variations as you can see over here. Hey guys, stop groping each other on the show.
Exactly, bro. What the?
But anyway, we don't want to seem homophobic.
Anyways,
all
this is
inclusive.
Brian, no relations of
Brian
Bruce,
Willis,
and
no
this
relation
is
to Bruce.
a-
Yeah.